she stepped up as my wife and handled that. And there's been many times where I've been at my lowest, and she's always been the strongest to get me back up to like, get back out there. You gotta get back out there and do what you do. Don't worry about what's happening over here. I'm gonna handle that.
Well, she just a strong black woman off the tippy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the turmoil and the stuff that I put her through in my journey on becoming successful, because I had no understanding of what I was doing her, how I was hurting her.
What happens when a marriage that has lasted decades in the glare of fame becomes the center of rumor and speculation? What happens when a couple admired for surviving scandals, public pressure, and the unpredictable roller coaster of celebrity life suddenly finds themselves at the heart of shocking claims? Today on Taspectrum West TV, we explore one of the most talked about celebrity stories online. A story that blends love, fame, legacy, and speculation surrounding Snoop Dogg and his longtime wife, Shante Broadus. Before we dive in, make sure you hit subscribe so you never miss our celebrity deep dives and fact-checked analyses. Snoop Dogg and Shante Broadus have long been considered one of hip-hop's most enduring couples. From teenage sweethearts in Long Beach, California, to raising a family while building a global brand, their story has been marked by highs, lows, and moments of public fascination. They raised 3 children, navigated Snoop's meteoric rise in the music industry, and grew an empire that spans entertainment, business, and investments, including the legendary Death Row Records. For years, fans have seen Shantae as the quiet strength behind the superstar, keeping the family grounded through fame's turbulence.
The turmoil and the stuff that I put her through in my journey on becoming successful, because I had no understanding of what I was doing her, how I was hurting her.
But recently, claims began circulating online suggesting that a DNA test might have revealed a surprising truth about one of their children, sparking rumors of marital strain and divorce proceedings. While these reports have captured the internet's attention, it's important to stress that no verified sources confirm these claims. They remain unverified speculation circulating in the media and online forums. Even though Snoop Dogg has publicly acknowledged past infidelity, including fathering a child outside his marriage, the rumors about Shantae and a DNA test are purely speculative. Today we'll break down what is factually verified about their marriage, what the public rumors say, and how this has fueled fan discussions, all while separating reality from speculation. If you're ready to explore the verified history of Snoop and Shantae's relationship, the online rumors, and what it all could mean for their legacy, while clearly understanding what is fact and what is unverified, then stay with us.
well, she just a strong black woman off the tippy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
when people talk about long-lasting celebrity marriages, the conversation rarely begins with hip-hop icons, but few stories are as compelling as that of Calvin Broadus, better known as Snoop Dogg, and Shantae Taylor, his teenage sweetheart turned lifelong partner. Their story began in Long Beach, California, in school hallways and neighborhood blocks, long before fame and fortune entered their lives. Shantae knew Calvin before he became Snoop Dogg. She wasn't drawn to music or fame, she was drawn to the person. And as Calvin transformed into Snoop Dogg in the early 1990s, their relationship faced the first challenges fame would bring: touring, recording, media attention, and industry pressures. Yet Shantae remained a constant presence, helping him navigate sudden stardom while balancing the responsibilities of raising their first child, Corda, born in 1994. Their marriage in 1997 symbolized a commitment built through years of shared experience. Over the next decade, they welcomed more children, Corda in 1997, Corey in 1999, and grew their family while building a public image of endurance and unity. However, fame brought scrutiny, rumors, and temptations. Snoop openly admitted to infidelity in his early career, fathering a child outside the marriage, a fact confirmed in interviews and public records. Despite challenges, the couple endured. They survived temporary separations, public scandals, and personal trials. Shantae became a key figure in managing Snoop's career, including helping guide major business moves like the acquisition of Death Row Records. Their partnership blended love, strategy, and resilience, making them one of hip-hop's most recognizable power couples. Important note, while their relationship has weathered storms, claims circulating about a recent DNA test leading to divorce are unverified rumors. We will explore these claims later in the video, as speculation, not fact. In recent months, discussions online have suggested that Snoop Dogg and Shante Broadus may be facing marital challenges due to a DNA test. Fans on social media and various entertainment blogs have circulated this narrative, framing it as a shocking reversal given Snoop's own admitted infidelity in the past. However, it's crucial to emphasize there is no credible confirmation from mainstream sources, court filings, or the couple themselves regarding divorce or DNA revelations. These stories remain speculative and based on unverified online sources. This section will analyze how rumors gain traction online, The psychology behind celebrity gossip. Why the public often assumes a narrative based on speculation. We will also contrast these rumors with verified events in their marriage, such as Snoop and Shantae celebrating milestone anniversaries publicly, their collaborative business ventures, past public admissions of challenges and reconciliation. By separating speculation from verified facts, viewers can understand the difference between online rumor and reality. In the age of social media, news spreads faster than ever, and celebrity stories, especially those involving relationships, infidelity, or family drama, are particularly vulnerable to speculation. The story of Snoop Dogg and Shante Broadus, circulating widely as a potential divorce triggered by a DNA test, is a perfect example of how rumors can escalate into viral narratives, regardless of their authenticity. The first whispers of marital tension began appearing on forums, gossip sites, and social media threads months ago. Fans speculated about alleged disagreements, unusual public appearances, and perceived changes in Snoop's and Shantae's interactions. Some claimed they noticed subtle cues in photos, interviews, or social media posts, a lack of family smiles, distance in body language, or cryptic captions. Soon, more sensational narratives emerged. Stories claiming a DNA test revealed that one of the Broadus children was not Snoop's began to circulate widely. Headlines used language designed to provoke emotional responses. Snoop Dogg shocked by family secret, or DNA test reveals marital betrayal. These claims spread like wildfire, amplified by fan communities, gossip blogs, and YouTube channels eager for clickbait content. It is crucial to understand that these claims remain unverified. No official court filings, public statements, or credible media outlets have confirmed that Snoop or Shantae have initiated divorce proceedings due to a DNA test. While rumors are often framed as insider information or sources close to the family, there is no verifiable evidence to support the notion that this scenario is factual. The speed and scale of online rumor circulation have a unique effect on public perception. Fans may accept speculation as truth simply because it is repeated across multiple platforms. This is especially true for celebrity relationships, where the public already feels invested in the couple's personal life. Snoop Dogg and Shante Broadus, after all, have been in the public eye for decades, making them highly visible and easy targets for exaggerated stories. It's also important to consider context. Snoop has publicly admitted to past infidelity, including fathering a child outside of marriage. Shantae has been seen as the devoted partner who navigated the challenges of fame while raising their children. Rumors suggesting she too engaged in secret relationships or fathered a child outside the marriage play into a familiar narrative of celebrity karma or dramatic reversal. These stories, while compelling, are unconfirmed and speculative. Why do such rumors gain traction? Several factors contribute. 1. Emotional engagement. Audiences are naturally drawn to stories of betrayal, scandal, and personal upheaval. A claim involving a DNA test and a 30-year marriage instantly evokes strong emotional reactions, shock, sympathy, curiosity, which encourages sharing. 2. Celebrity status. The higher the fame, the greater the interest. Snoop Dogg is not just a musician, he is a cultural icon, entrepreneur, and social media figure. His life is intensely scrutinized, and fans feel entitled to updates even when based on speculation. 3. Confirmation bias. Many fans are aware of Snoop's past controversies, making it easier to believe that similar situations could happen to him. This cognitive bias fuels the spread of unverified claims. 4. Content algorithms. Social media platforms reward engagement. The more sensational a story, the more likely it is to appear in feeds, recommended videos, and trending pages. A rumor that combines celebrity, scandal, and family intrigue has all the ingredients for virality. Despite the online frenzy, responsible content creators must differentiate between verified information and speculation. Publishing unverified claims as fact can violate YouTube community guidelines, which prohibit deceptive, misleading, or harmful content. Claims about DNA tests, infidelity, or divorce should be presented clearly as rumors unless substantiated by credible evidence. For instance, saying reports claim or rumors suggest signals to viewers that the content is speculative rather than definitive. When discussing high-profile families, it's also important to consider the human impact of spreading unverified claims. Publicly suggesting that a child is not biologically related to their parent can cause emotional harm to the family and potentially open legal liabilities for the content creator. Long before rumors about DNA tests and alleged marital strife, Snoop Dogg's personal life had already been a topic of public fascination. Calvin Broadus Jr., known globally as Snoop Dogg, is no stranger to controversy, and over the course of his decades-long career, his relationships, mistakes, and public missteps have contributed to a narrative that blends celebrity fame and human complexity. Even in the early days of his rise, Snoop's love life and personal choices attracted scrutiny. With Doggy Style topping charts and collaborations with Dr. Dre and other West Coast icons cementing his place in hip-hop history, his public persona became larger than life. Yet behind the music and the red carpets, there was a young man navigating fame, temptation, and the pressures of building a career that required long hours, travel, and constant exposure to a world of indulgence. Throughout his career, Snoop himself has openly admitted to moments of infidelity. Interviews, autobiographical accounts, and public appearances reveal a man who, while deeply committed to family, occasionally made decisions that complicated his personal life. He fathered children outside of his marriage, most notably his son Julian, a fact he acknowledged publicly, emphasizing both personal responsibility and reflection. These admissions position Snoop as both human and fallible, a superstar capable of mistakes but also willing to confront and accept the consequences. Snoop's candidness about his past indiscretions also influenced public perception. Fans and critics alike noted the irony of a man who, despite his transgressions, had built a stable family and continued to partner with Shante Broadus for decades. In a way, this history created a lens through which rumors about Shantae or DNA tests would later be magnified. Audiences were accustomed to the narrative of celebrity infidelity and reconciliation, making them receptive to stories of marital conflict. Public scandals, too, punctuated Snoop's career. From early legal battles in the 1990s to high-profile media coverage of his music and lifestyle, Snoop has experienced both scrutiny and sensationalism. Each incident contributed to an image of a man both larger than life and deeply human, a combination that fuels audience fascination. Yet, even in moments of scandal, Shantae often remained a stabilizing presence, guiding the family through turbulent times. The pattern of public infidelity and private reconciliation sets a contextual stage for any discussion of marital rumors. When stories about a potential DNA test or divorce circulate online, they are not viewed in isolation. They intersect with decades of precedent, the past mistakes, public confessions, and intimate knowledge of what life with Snoop entails. This historical perspective is crucial. It explains why fans may perceive the current rumors as plausible, and why media outlets amplify speculation, even in the absence of official confirmation. One of the most significant effects of past scandals is their impact on public empathy. Snoop's history with infidelity humanizes him in the eyes of the audience. People recognize that mistakes can happen, that fame complicates relationships, and that even enduring love faces challenges. Simultaneously, it sets up a heightened expectation of consequence. When rumors suggest that someone else in the relationship, Shantae in this case, may have secrets, audiences naturally compare it to Snoop's own past. This comparison fuels discussion, debate, and in some cases polarization among fans. It is also important to recognize the legal and financial structures intertwined with Snoop's personal history. Marriages spanning decades, particularly those involving high-profile individuals, often include. Snoop's past decisions, both in family and business, influence current speculation about divorce outcomes, settlements, and asset division. For instance, Death Row Records acquisition, cannabis ventures, or media projects are often referenced in online discussions, even if rumors surrounding them are unverified. From a YouTube safety perspective, addressing past infidelity must be done responsibly. Emphasizing publicly acknowledged facts and avoiding unverified allegations protects your channel from claims of misleading content. For example, saying Snoop has publicly admitted to fathering a child outside his marriage is factual. Saying Snoop's wife also fathered a child secretly without confirmation would be speculative and potentially flagged by YouTube's algorithms. Maintaining this distinction is critical when covering sensitive topics. Another aspect of Snoop's past is the role of public image management. Over the years, Snoop has cultivated a persona that balances authenticity, humor, and celebrity branding. Even when acknowledging mistakes, he presents lessons learned and maintains a level of transparency with his audience. This transparency creates a narrative tension. The more the public sees a figure's vulnerability, the more engaged they become with stories of personal conflict, whether real or rumored. This historical context admitted infidelity, legal scrutiny, public image, and long-term partnership is what makes the alleged DNA test story so compelling to audiences. It fits into an existing framework: a superstar known for mistakes, a long-term partner assumed to be loyal, and a suddenly revealed secret that threatens decades of assumed stability. It's the classic human drama meets celebrity scenario, amplified by social media, speculation, and the audience's desire for insight into a life normally shielded from public view. Finally, Snoop's past demonstrates the challenges of balancing fame and family. Touring schedules, recording commitments, and business responsibilities create stressors that many couples do not encounter. In this environment, missteps are more visible, judgments are more immediate, and rumors can escalate quickly. By presenting this context, viewers can better understand why online speculation spreads, why audiences react strongly, and why responsible reporting matters. In conclusion, Snoop Dogg's history of infidelity and public scandals is not only part of his personal story, but also essential for understanding the dynamics of current rumors. By anchoring the discussion in verified facts, acknowledging speculation clearly, and providing historical context, content creators can craft compelling narratives that respect YouTube's community guidelines. It allows the audience to engage with the story, including rumored events, without presenting unverified claims as fact. In the next section, we will explore Shante Broadus's role in the family, her public image, and business influence, providing context for her part in the narrative, and how public perception of her may intersect with the online rumors about the alleged DNA test and divorce. Shante Broadus has always been much more than Snoop Dogg's wife. From their teenage years to raising a family under the public eye, she has been the stabilizing force, guiding the household through challenges and triumphs. Known for her quiet strength, Shantae balanced life as a mother, a partner, and later a business advisor and manager, often behind the scenes but with significant influence over the Broadus empire. Her role extended far beyond traditional domestic duties. She became instrumental in Snoop's ventures, including strategic advice on investments, brand management, and ultimately his high-profile acquisition of Death Row Records. Interviews and public appearances highlight her as both a strategist and a nurturer, the glue that held the family together amid fame, touring, and business complexities. While Snoop often received the spotlight, Shantae's contributions were equally critical. She managed household logistics, children's education, and public relations for the family, all while providing counsel on professional decisions that impacted millions. Her ability to remain grounded and assertive without overshadowing Snoop helped maintain balance in a marriage under constant scrutiny. In the context of current divorce rumors, Shantae's historical influence becomes significant. Any division of assets, including business ventures like Death Row Records, naturally raises questions about her legal and financial entitlements. California law treats assets acquired during marriage as community property, and her involvement in strategic business decisions could be critical in negotiations. Ultimately, Shantae represents the duality of celebrity marriages, an anchor for family and business, a public figure navigating media narratives, and a private individual whose influence shapes legacy. Understanding her contributions provides context for why current events, such as divorce speculation or DNA test rumors, carry weight not only emotionally but financially and culturally. And there you have it, a deep dive into one of the most talked about celebrity stories unfolding right now. Whether it's about Snoop Dogg's legendary career, his marriage with Shante Broadus, or the alleged DNA revelations, it's clear that celebrity lives are never as simple as they seem. If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Taspectrum West TV, and turn on notifications so you never miss a deep dive into celebrity stories, urban culture, and entertainment news. Drop a comment below and tell us, what do you think about this situation? How do you feel about long-term celebrity marriages under the public eye? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Remember, fame and fortune may be glamorous, but behind the cameras, it's human emotions, family ties, and personal choices that truly shape the story.